Well, you guys want to know everything about Black Ops 6? Well, don't worry. Today we're going to go over every single thing we know about the game so far. We're going to go through all 3 trailers that are available. We're going to talk about all the secrets, all the symbolization we have, and all the secret meanings within the trailers, and anything to do with Black Ops 6 in general. So take a seat, get comfortable, grab your snacks, grab your drinks. We're going to go over every single thing about Black Ops 6. I'll talk to you guys after this first trailer.
SFX. It's fun and easy. Spread the seeds and watch it grow.
Median home prices have fallen to $120,000.
Recruitment for the CIA has reached an all-time high.
New episode tonight at 9.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We are talking to you.
We are talking to you.
You may remember.
Remember.
A better time.
But it was false.
The truth lies.
You were blind to the lies. Blind to the lies.
You must
Find the truth.
Stop being sheep and become wolves.
open your eyes.
Open your eyes. Soon the truth will be revealed.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
All right. So this game's already giving me World at War vibes, history vibes, Black Ops 1 vibes. We're looking at presidents, we're looking at historical events. I mean, there's a lot to unpack here, but real quick before we get into that, did you guys notice the TV show's name, Frank's Woods? I mean, we're gonna touch on that later in the video, but just wanted to throw that out there. More importantly, look at this clip right here with the truthlies.com. It was only a split second in the entire video. It was 0.1 second clip. But if you go over to the truthlies.com, you'll end up seeing a TV that has a bunch of different stations and a bunch of different videos that play when you go through the stations. So as you can see here, channel number 5 is going to show you that same trailer we just saw in the beginning. So we're not going to watch it again, but you guys get the point of what it is. Channel number 6 does have a different video. I'll let you guys watch this real quick. All right, for this channel is just a direct TV guide channel. That's what it seems to be. Just telling you what's on each channel. Channel number 2, I'll let you guys watch this one. Pretty sure they're just painting up the Truth Lies posters. Yep.
Let's go.
The Truth Lies. This game, if you guys haven't caught on yet, does have a lot of symbolism, and we're going to talk about all that in this video, but I'm going to let you guys watch the next clip here on channel 3.
It should wake him up.
So this trailer we're actually going to watch in a minute or so, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. Skip to channel 4. Seems to be a dead station. Turn volume down a little bit loud, static. It is pretty cool that it has volume buttons, channel buttons. Here's the first one again. The power button works.
Median home prices have fallen.
The record button does end up downloading the video, which I think is kind of interesting. I don't know exactly why or what it's supposed to do, but it does download. This is pretty cool. And this game is going to rely heavily on symbolism. In my opinion, the last 4 years this game has been in production. I think they're going to take a lot of shots at the government and a lot of political views and talk about how things aren't always what they seem to be in the world. Let's hop into this next trailer real quick.
We're recording.
Truth is, your whole life is a lie.
You wanted peace, so we hit the war. And now it rages on in the shadows.
Behind closed doors, where we hide the world's secrets.
While we build your trust, the world falls apart around you. If you weren't so distracted, you'd realize
Nothing is what it seems. But if it's truth you seek,
So I'm not going to go back to it.
look in the dark.
But real quick, I just saw the Sally logo from the original World at War Zombies, so I just want to touch on zombies really quick. We are getting round-based zombies. Yes, round of applause. Treyarch, thank you for round-based zombies.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
And we get it on day one with Game Pass. Good shit, Treyarch. So real quick, let's touch on this pop-up real quick. As you guys see in the bottom left, it says either book or rook. I wanted to include this in the video because I really don't know exactly what it is. If anybody has any idea what it is or what it has to do with, please leave a comment below and let me know. There's also this clip here basically implying that on the inside, these people are evil. I'm assuming they're talking about politicians. This whole entire game is gonna have a lot to do with politics and the current economic state of the world. And in this clip here, you guys can see the coordinates popping up. Also in the bottom right, there's the coordinates that popping up. And of course, how we are, we're gonna go look them up. So here it is if you guys wanna go look it up yourselves. But if you go to Google and you type in these coordinates, it leads you directly to Saddam Hussein's palace, believe it or not. I'm not sure exactly what it has to do with it yet. Let's touch on it here for a second. It says Call of Duty Black Ops 6 may feature Saddam Hussein in addition to 9/11 conspiracies and Osama bin Laden. Basically, this whole game is going to be based around conspiracy theories, the government. Going to be talking a lot about war and who truly runs this country and all the dark, nasty things that have been going on behind the closed doors that we never see. We're basically filling this country on a bed full of lies, and this game is making that known. It's talking about all the problems in the world, and it's going to be talking about how the government's been deceiving the people for so long. And yes, it is odd for Call of Duty to be the one to do this, but I do think it's important that they do bring things to light. So I am a big fan of this game and the direction that it's headed. The Gaming Revolution says if Black Ops 6 does actually include this 9/11 mission, it could be more controversial than the No Russian mission. This will by far be more controversial than the No Russian mission, especially in today's age. Guys, the No Russian mission back in 2009 of MW2 was such a huge deal that it changed the way people looked at gaming and the way that they viewed what was possible with gaming. The point they were getting across with that game was pushing boundaries and showing people that, hey, we're not afraid to go out on this limb. Here we are doing it. Do something about it. Well, I'm excited to see where this does end up. I think this will be a huge deal for the game sale-wise, but I'm more intrigued with the message they're trying to get across to the American people and the people in general about what happens with war, what happens with politicians, what happens with leaders of countries, and all the sick things that happen to make people believe that they live in an amazing place and an amazing life, even though there's people dying, things being sacrificed, things being stolen and taken from each other, just so people can be happy. There's such a dark side to the world that people don't even realize exists, and I think this game is going to help bring that to light and show that life isn't always what it seems to be. That's why the entire trailer talks about the truth lies, the truth being the government and the lies being told to the people that live under the government. So this next clip here is why I believe the game is going to be set in 1991. You just saw there and here Bill Clinton's name. It says Bill Clinton for president. Bill Clinton ran in 1991. If you guys know anything about history, you know he won that election. So this is leading everybody to believe the game will take place in 1990 or 1991, but there's also talk about 2001. So I'm not sure if there's going to be time traveling or how they're going to go about it, but I do believe that they're going to be traveling through time back and forth and exposing all the dark secrets that have happened with war or with how we became the country we became. I'm very excited to see where they go with this. I love when Call of Duty does their horror / dark type of vibes in their games. It brings me back to the old CODs with World at War and Black Ops 1. I know I keep saying it, but those two games were truly amazing games. They talked about real life incidents and real life problems and real life occurrences that the people had to go through in order for us to live the way we live today. So I think they're going to touch on a lot of touchy subjects, and people are either going to hate it or they're going to love it. But in my personal opinion, I think they're going to do a great job with this game. It's been a while since a Call of Duty game has made such an impact on the community, and any publicity is good publicity in their eyes, I'm sure. So I know they're not afraid to do what they want to do with this game. It's been in development for 4 years, and over the past 4 years with presidential elections, I'm sure you guys have seen it all over the place with how much is actually going on and how serious people are taking these debates now. This game, in my opinion, is going to be somewhat similar to World at War, where it's like like you're playing a textbook. It's like you're playing a history textbook. You're playing through the events that people actually had to go through. But in this game, instead of just covering the things we know, they're going to be talking about the things we don't know and all the secret shit that goes on behind closed doors that people probably never even thought existed. So I'm very excited to see what they do with the storyline. I haven't said it in a long time, but this year I'm actually very excited to see what the campaign has to offer. So let's hop into this next clip real quick.
Look in the dark.
As you can see very briefly, it says truth, lies, but also if you flip it, it says lies, truth. I don't know if this is a reach or not, but I'm gonna stick with what I originally said. I'm believing that the lies are being told to the people and the truth is referring to the people that we believe are telling us the truth that actually aren't telling us the truth. And I also think it's a really good thing that Call of Duty's doing this and taking this darker horror historical route, because a lot of people that do play these games are younger people, and I think it is very important that the younger people and people my age learn about what happened when we were younger and learn about what led up to what we have today and how things are today. And I really like that they're pushing these narratives and making people question reality and what's actually being done and what's actually going on. So I do like that they're putting the idea in the minds of the people. But if you watch all these trailers, every single one of them is correlating in some way or another with what we were told, and what we thought was the truth is not actually the truth. So I'm gonna play this quick video for you guys, just watch it. This is just something I found on TikTok. It's gonna cover all the little secrets and a couple more things about the storyline and the campaign that I really haven't played the campaign, honestly, in a couple years, so I couldn't really tell you too much about it, so I'm gonna let him do it for you.
Here is every Easter egg and secret in the Black Ops 6 reveal that you missed. The first being the identity of the main character in the artwork. Now they have a very specific knife attached to their shoulder, which matches this knife you can find as evidence in the Black Ops Cold War campaign belonging to Lawrence Sims. And straight away, there is a resemblance between Lawrence Sims and this character, and it was leaked about a month ago that the actor who plays Sims was in motion capture. Another likely theory is that this could be William Bowman, the son of Joseph Bowman, who was the mysterious cloaked character who revealed himself during the Black Ops Cold War porn takes porn marketing. This character gave us the last bit of story before Cold War's release, but wasn't actually ever in the game. Another secret you missed is behind the official logo is the word golf, teasing that this game will be set during the Gulf War, as well as a set of numbers including 91, teasing that the game could be set in 1991. An official website launched with the game's reveal that includes a background with details confirming that Russell Adler is 100% confirmed to be returning. Hidden within the background on the website is also 2 locations within Alaska. Within the Black Ops storyline, the only connections we have to Alaska is the origins of Alex Mason. We also know that his son David Mason was also born in Alaska. There's also another secret coordinate on the background that links to Battery Islas, also in Alaska. There is also a secret Illuminati logo hidden behind the Black Ops soldier, which we haven't seen in game since the original Black Ops, and the year 2001 can also be seen in the background of the logo, leading many to speculate that Black Ops 6 may have a September 11 reference, which would be very dark. But Treyarch has never strayed away from conspiracy theories, where Black Ops 1 made it out that Alex Mason was the one who assassinated JFK.
And good lord was that game good. Black Ops 1 was beautiful in every single way. The vibe, the eeriness, the zombies, the multiplayer, the campaign, the game was perfect. And he basically just reiterated what I just said about it taking place in 1991, and I think it's very important that he pointed out that there is a Gulf War teaser type of deal going on. Most people believe that this is going to deal with the Gulf War, which I think is pretty cool. This has never been covered before in Call of Duty history, so I'm excited to see what they do with that. He also mentioned Alex Mason and Alaska. I personally believe Alex Mason will make a return in this game, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure for 100%, but based on all the things we've seen, it's fair to assume that he probably will be. Also, I do appreciate you guys, and also real quick, if you guys are learning anything new or you appreciate the content that I'm putting out, please consider subscribing. We are 1 subscriber off of 100. It would mean the world to me. But anyways, let's get back to the information. A lot of people are talking about the 2001 conspiracy and how they believe there's going to be a 9/11 reference in this game, which would be absolutely incredible and comparable to the No Russian mission. This will cause this game's popularity to skyrocket. And as you can see here, it says many COD fans speculate that the game might include references to the 9/11 attack, with some even hopeful of getting a whole campaign mission about the Twin Towers. These speculations aren't far-fetched considering Activision's active marketing campaign in New York. Recently, fans spotted Black Ops 6 posters and the Truth Lies vans roaming the streets of the city. And moreover, Call of Duty X's account also posted snaps of Black Ops 6 related newspapers scattered in the area. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever seen Call of Duty push an agenda so much or push a game so hard to where they're driving around the streets and publicly putting up posters for the world to see. Guys, I really do believe they're trying to tell us something with this game, and we're gonna get into that a little bit more towards the end of this video. But this game is more than just a game, in my opinion, to these people, and it should be to you. There's a lot that's gonna be unraveled with this game, and I'm very excited to see what they have to talk about. And as always, with any Call of Duty release, there's always going to be some data miners. So take a look at this post here. It says, Bob Network UK, the data miner posted on X a zoomed photo of the Black Ops 6 key art showing the date 9/11/2001. This right here is what sparked the entire controversy of the terrorist/9/11 mission being in the game. I'm not sure what they're going to do with this, if it's just a way to get publicity or if they're actually going to cover this topic in the game. I guess we'll have to wait to find out, but my instincts are telling me they will have this in the game, and I'm excited to see how they implement it and explain the story. We have another article discussing the 9/11 topic and what fans have noticed with the key art. It says Call of Duty has finally dropped the Black Ops 6 key art, confirming the game's official title. Keen-eyed fans are quick to spot hidden details in the key art, including a small inscription that shows that numbers 9, 11, and 2001, a potential reference to the tragic Twin Towers attacks. Fans are speculating that the tragedy may be featured in the upcoming Call of Duty title. The developers have confirmed that the Call of Duty 2024 will be set in the Gulf War. While the gameplay and story details haven't been fully revealed, players can expect more information on Black Ops 6 at the Xbox Showcase event on June 9th. So guys, June 9th is going to be the worldwide reveal, but as you just saw here, they have confirmed that it will be set in the Gulf War, so we know that for a fact. But the fact that other people, not even data miners, are noticing the 9/11/2001 references is a little bit promising, to say the least. I think it will be in the game, but I can't say for sure. I don't want to tell you guys something that's wrong and eat my words later down the road. But either way, I'm going to be optimistic about it. I do believe it will be in the game. I think they are going to cover these harsh topics and get down and dirty and gritty with all the shit that we want to know about. So to switch topics real quick, I'm just curious, what do you guys think? Are they going to use weapons from the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, more basic weapons that we saw in Call of Duty 4, like the M4, the M16, the AK, maybe the MP5, the USP-45, more simple weapons, maybe a simpler loadout rather than all the different guns we have now that shoot lasers and have all these crazy attachments? I'm not sure if they're going to use newer technology and newer weapons and put it in an older time period, or if we're strictly going to have only the weapons from those time periods, or a mix of both. If you guys have any opinion on that, please leave it in the comments below. I'm curious to know what you guys think about that. But what I'm hoping is, regardless of what weapons they do choose to use, I'm just hoping they actually get the licensing so they can name the guns the actual names of the guns and not have to use made-up names for the guns. I cannot stand when they do that. So I'm hoping they get the licenses finally for these weapons and aren't lazy enough. I mean, this is a billion-dollar company we're talking about here. They should have the licensings for these guns. I'm assuming they will, but what do you guys think they're going to end up doing? I'm just so excited for this game because I haven't felt this way about a Call of Duty in a very, very, very long time. They're going back to that horror vibe, that eerie vibe, that dark war type of vibe. The vibe that we had in Call of Duty World at War, and I think, what was it, 2008? So it's nice to see them going back to their roots, going back to the stuff that made us fall in love with the series in the first place, that darkness, that scariness. I mean, guys, when is the last time you genuinely felt a little bit nervous to play zombies? Or to even play the game in general? Take a listen to this World at War menu just for 10 seconds and tell me how it makes you feel. I mean, guys, that literally sounds like a horror game. It makes war not seem fun and happy like they do nowadays. And that's how, in my opinion, it should be. I remember loading that up when I was a little kid and being nervous to start Verrucht, or being nervous to play on Deriz, or even playing Shino Numa, or multiplayer in general. The game had a vibe. That's what we haven't had. The games feel soulless. They feel pointless, like a cash grab. That's all they feel like now. Hopefully they don't do that with this game. They give the people what they want. I don't want to deal with another Call of Duty like the past couple of years. Good Lord, I could be done with it for good if that's the case. But let's hop into this last trailer and let me know what you guys think.
This should wake him up.
Real quick, watch me slap the shit out of this fool before I review this trailer. I get too hyped.
Woo! No, I don't have ammo. That would have been the clip. That would have been the clip.
All right, so back to the trailer. Guys, you just saw them deface Mount Rushmore. I'm going to stick with what I've been saying the whole video. They're basically trying to show us the truth and showing that our eyes have been covered this whole time, and they're going to be the ones to uncover everything for us so we can see things as they truly are. But also some other hype news, just a little bonus point action here. Nintendo is also adopting Microsoft Xbox games, so that's a plus for all the Nintendo users. And a little bonus secret here at the end for the pre-order bonus. And yes, you guessed it, it is Mr. Franklin Woods himself. So guys, if you do pre-order Black Ops 6, you will be getting this in MW3 to use before the game releases. So that's another cool little thing. But guys, that is basically going to wrap up the video. I hope I covered everything I could possibly cover. If there's anything I left out, please let me know below in the comments. I appreciate all you guys. Let's get to 100 subscribers, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.